the space race, crypto wars, and the future of Bitcoin. Welcome back to the Bitcoin Street Journal podcast. I'm your host, Anna, and today we've got a jam-packed episode that'll have your brain buzzing faster than the Bitcoin hash rate itself. From powerful political moves to groundbreaking developments in crypto, the world of Bitcoin is shifting. And we're right here to break it all down for you. This is the Bitcoin Street Journal, the only place where truth meets the blockchain. Let's dive in. Eric Trump, the end of anti-crypto banks? Hold on to your hats because the world is changing faster than a miner's rig switching to renewable energy. Eric Trump, the executive vice president of the Trump Organization, just made a bold prediction. Anti-crypto banks are going to be extinct in 10 years. That's right, folks. He's putting a timeline on when the traditional banking systems that resist crypto will no longer exist. Eric Trump described the SWIFT international payment network as an absolute disaster. And let's be honest, it's hard to disagree with him. SWIFT was designed decades ago and is riddled with inefficiencies, and we've all seen how vulnerable it is to geopolitical tension. On the other hand, Bitcoin and blockchain technologies offer direct, borderless transfers, with no middleman and much lower fees. This isn't just a statement from a businessman. It's a vision for the future, one where Bitcoin and crypto will force the legacy system to evolve. The old financial system might just have to step aside. Coinbase pushes for Supreme Court case, crypto users' rights. In the latest showdown, Coinbase is taking the fight to the U.S. Supreme Court. The top crypto exchange is urging the court to review a case that could limit the IRS's ability to spy on crypto users, especially when it comes to surveillance on transactions across exchanges. For years, the IRS has been treating crypto transactions like they're a free-for-all, hunting down every trade, every movement. But Coinbase is drawing a line in the sand. They want the Supreme Court to establish clear boundaries, privacy rights for crypto holders, and users on exchanges. Could this case become a watershed moment for the freedom of financial privacy in the digital age? It's possible. Adi Shamir, a cryptography pioneer, speaks out. Let's take a step back, because not everyone in the cryptography world is a Bitcoin fan. Meet Adi Shamir, one of the co-creators of the RSA cryptographic standard. Shamir recently made waves by saying that the world would be better off without cryptocurrencies. Now, we respect the man's credentials. He's a pioneer in cryptography. But what's he missing here? Bitcoin isn't just about cryptography. It's about sovereignty, decentralization, and financial freedom. Shamir's view that crypto is a negative force comes from a traditional understanding of cryptography, without considering the global monetary reset Bitcoin represents. It's a clash of old and new paradigms, cryptography as a tool for encryption versus cryptography as a tool for economic freedom. The debate continues, and Bitcoin is winning in ways that no one predicted. CZ's global push, crypto reserves are the future. If you haven't been paying attention, Changpeng CZ Zhao is on a mission. The Binance CEO and all-around crypto mogul is now advising countries on how to build their own strategic Bitcoin reserves. He believes that with one of the largest economies holding Bitcoin, other countries will follow suit. It's simple economics. The domino effect is coming. As more and more governments realize that holding Bitcoin is not just a hedge, but a strategic move, we're going to see national crypto reserves emerge as a global trend. The writing is on the wall. Countries like El Salvador have already set the example, and now other nations are starting to pay attention. This isn't just about Bitcoin's price. It's about global monetary systems evolving to include it. FIFA Collect, bye-bye Algorand, hello new blockchain. In the world of digital collectibles, FIFA is making a bold move. Their NFT platform, FIFA Collect, is dropping Algorand as its blockchain partner in favor of its own chain, an EVM-compatible blockchain. Now, why does this matter? FIFA's digital collectibles market is huge. Collectors are eager to own a piece of the World Cup, a game-changing moment in digital asset ownership. By ditching Algorand, FIFA is aligning its collectibles with Ethereum-compatible chains, making it easier for mainstream users to interact with the market. But let's be clear, this isn't just a tech swap, it's a shift in the narrative. FIFA's decision signals that blockchain-based collectibles are going mainstream, and Ethereum remains the go-to for mass adoption. Crypto losses, the dark side of DeFi. Here's a harsh reality. The crypto space isn't always sunshine and profits. According to Immunify, crypto losses have already surpassed $1.7 billion this year, 4 times greater than the same period last year. We're not just talking about hacks. We're talking about systemic vulnerabilities that continue to plague DeFi platforms, exchanges, and custodians. But here's the kicker: the space is evolving. The failures of today fuel the innovations of tomorrow. Projects are learning, building better security, and working hard to regain trust. The 750 million Bitcoin dumpster fire to Hollywood. Now, here's a story that'll make your jaw drop. The James Howells saga is coming to Hollywood. This is the tale of a man who accidentally threw away $750 million in Bitcoin by dumping a hard drive in a landfill. Yes, you heard that right, $750 million. And now, a production company has picked up the rights to turn his tragic tale into a feature film. Imagine losing an entire fortune, all because of a simple mistake. It's the stuff of legend. And now, a movie. Ripple's $5 billion offer rejected, Circle turns them down. Speaking of crypto power moves, Ripple tried to make a splash by offering $4 to $5 billion to acquire Circle, the issuer of USDC. According to Bloomberg, Circle rejected the offer, but this highlights the consolidation happening in the stablecoin and crypto payment sector. This could be the start of a larger battle for dominance in the crypto payment space. And with Ripple's recent growth and USDC's ubiquity, this story is far from over. The road to 100K, Bitcoin's momentum builds. On the price front, Bitcoin is looking strong. It's no secret that Bitcoin has been building momentum since the beginning of 2025. The price hasn't hit $100,000 just yet, but the technicals are clear. Bitcoin is on the cusp of something big. Will it break through the $100,000 mark and trigger a new wave of FOMO? The signs point to yes, and as institutional money pours in, the liquidity crunch could propel the price upward faster than anyone expects. The next big push: hash rate, recession, and global adoption. As we wrap up today's show, let's talk about the global context. We've talked about Bitcoin's technicals, but we can't ignore the broader forces at play. The Bitcoin hash rate surged by 17% this year, signaling that mining operations are ramping up. And the more decentralized and distributed Bitcoin mining becomes, the stronger the network gets. As the US enters a potential recession, some analysts believe that Bitcoin could benefit from a weaker dollar and lower borrowing costs, making it even more attractive to hedge against inflation. Global adoption continues to grow, with more countries recognizing Bitcoin's potential to be a digital reserve asset. It's clear, Bitcoin is not just surviving, it's thriving in an ever-changing landscape. Closing. And that's it for today's episode of the Bitcoin Street Journal podcast. We've covered a ton of ground today, from Eric Trump's bold predictions to the latest developments in crypto regulation and adoption. Remember, folks, stay sovereign, keep stacking those sats, and always be ahead of the curve in the world of Bitcoin. This is Anna signing off. We'll see you in the next block.